Right. I'm going to be really careful now. Hopefully we are live again. Apologies, I was really stupid and I managed to start pressing the spacebar to take pictures, and if you go into OBS, that actually stops the stream if it's still selected on Go Live. Which I don't normally switch to OBS, but because I didn't have a secondary monitor at the moment, I had to look on the laptop screen, and well, as you know, I ended the stream if you were watching, or if you're now catching up and wondering why the hell this is in multiple tiny parts. Right. This is now going to come this way to me, and this is it. So you can't tell really, but I have a brand spanking new setup here. And this setup is awesome. Right, I'm doing some bits I haven't done before here. I was just sort of making things, just sliding in and out just to see. Right, we're going to build a clone first. Now, I haven't actually got many plane clones, so this is quite nice. I hope I'm doing this on the camera. So let's bring the camera here. So that's better. Then you can be in front of me. This is your bog standard phase 2 clone. Yes, I think phase 2 because he's got the little helmet. He has a something sniper rifle. I should know. I have recently just started playing Star Wars Legion. I'm painting all the minifigures in that, or figures I should say, not minifigures. And you know, and they obviously have all the weapon names in there, so that should really help me learn the weapon names. But I'm me, and I haven't. Right, and then we have just 2 clones who don't have anything. I assume they get weapons later. So that's quite cool. So I will be building these in stop motion. I want to do some funny stop motions with my clones. I've just realised there's no special markings or anything on the torsos as though I had that before. Somebody told me that I'd built it wrong because I had chosen the wrong torso. Right. There we go. Is this the live video? No, this is not my actual live video. Oh, God. This is my actual live video. So, hey, Mr. Blob, stop motion. Well, my day is going alright. Other than I keep accidentally ending my stream because, well, I don't know. I just messed up. Oh, cool. So this is a little box with a tiny thermal detonator going in it. How's your day going? That's really cool. Tiny, I don't know if I'll be able to get that in focus. A tiny thermal detonator. So that goes in a box which has a lid on it, and that's it. So we're going to put that there. Right. So if you can't see, I am about to put this here, which is, I'm putting on a piece of blue tack so that it sort of does a drop. Now I haven't got a proper, I did mention this earlier, I haven't got a proper fill light. Have you been working on any videos recently? Nice. That's really good. I had one, I think, hit about 13k maybe over Christmas. That was really good. Just having a drink. I'm wondering, does someone put something in there, or do I just... What short was it? I might refilm this bit at the end, but for now, let's put this there. And then just put a lid on it. I might, like I said, I might film this bit at the end. Sometimes I have intentions to film stuff and I never actually get around to it. So is that your biggest video to date now? I really want to get a video which just goes viral, just big. So annoying. I thought the castle was going to do it. It did well. Did over 1,000 views on a normal video, not a short. But I'm still waiting for that video which just explodes for me. One day, hopefully. I'm doing well on TikTok actually. Randomly. I decided to start TikTok at the end of last year. And yeah, it went a lot better than I was expecting. And every video seems to get loads of views and loads of likes, and people always saying, "Oh, you should be having more views and more likes." It's like, well, share me then. I've only just uploaded today for the first time in a couple of months to TikTok because I was only doing my minifigures on there. Right, I'm building. I haven't looked ahead actually. I probably should have done that. Normally I would. Normally I look ahead and see what I'm building, but I'm not today. I'm just winging it. I'm probably a bit out of practice because I think the only thing I've built recently is, oh god, what was the last thing I built? Oh, Yoda's spaceship, and I tried something a bit different for that. It was a bit of a. I tried to make it look like he was building with the Force. Obviously, none of our clone brothers here have the Force, so we can't do that. And I haven't actually built many Star Wars sets in a while, and I've now just released Yoda's Starship, just released the Dark Trooper Attack, which I built end of last year, I think. And then I'm now building this one. It's really weird. I've suddenly started a whole Star Wars collection. And that being said, I am actually going to show off my whole Star Wars collection soon. So I've just built this new studio. Well, I say built, I'm halfway through building it. I probably shouldn't be building Lego in here right now because I haven't treated the wood surfaces or anything like that. That's happening over this weekend, potentially if I get time. And I'm looking to get new monitors and all bits like that, and sort of started sorting out a new lighting rig. I'll show you that in 2 secs. So, whoops, my lights now are coming down from above, which is much better than when they're on the floor. Although I need to put in a third fill light, so I'm hoping this set being small, I'm going to get away with it, but we will see. I'm working on a Firebender vs Earthbender. I've never watched Avatar. As in Avatar Last Airbender. I had a friend when I was at university many years ago who dressed up as it for Halloween. I had no idea what it was, but I heard it's good. So that would be really cool to see. Yeah, I'm kind of on a debate of what I'm doing stop motion wise at the moment. I've been filming a few animations that haven't made it to the channel yet. They will. Hopefully not the 8 months that the X-Wing took, but they will. Right, one of them's nearly finished. It's going to be a whole hour long. So look out for that one. Make some time. And I've got some other plans coming ahead, sort of slowly. Right. Not going to bother with the little bits that go in here, so I'm just going to put this together myself. Oh, forgot how these work. Like that. Halfway up. That's what I'm doing wrong. And I'm assuming they're going to have one of those in there. Pew. Can we hit a stormtrooper? Ah. Have a little game. Let's do it. Can we take out a clone trooper? I just called him a stormtrooper. I did that yesterday. I was playing a... and it's gone. Well, we only have 4 left. I hope these are what I'm supposed to be loading it with. Wait, okay, I'm going to go find those because I've lost 2 and I suspect I only get probably... oh, that's cool. One just rolled out. There we go. Well, confirmed, if you hit a clone trooper with a piece of Lego, it doesn't actually fall over. Right, boys, you go there. Now, what was next? Oh yeah, I was going to put this. I get distracted so easily. Right. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Is this, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Is this supposed to be a bark speeder, or is this because the 501st bark speeder, which I haven't got out at the moment, is huge. I don't really know if this is supposed to represent one or what quite it's doing. It's probably like the Inferno squad, where they were just sort of a very, very random build. Oh, let's do a love on that. Yeah, the latest. What's my latest stop motion? I posted the X-wing. That's a big one. That was 2,000, just under 2,000 bricks. That was fun. Actually, that was when I just got my camera. This camera here I've got. But yeah, like I said, ignore the mess. We're in a rebuild the room process at the moment. It will not be messy at the end of next week. There we go. Right, so we're going to rotate round. Right. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of blue tack, place it right in the middle here. I don't know how we can see. I'm going to move so you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to place that very centrally, and then this whole thing is going to turn. I'm just going to do a little turn, sort of very nice, easing in, easing out, if you would, and speed it up as it comes round. Hopefully not getting my hands in shot. Hopefully, I'm hoping this white piece isn't too overexposed. And then as it comes round, we're just going to slow it up slightly. Ready. I'm going to move it a little bit off center. And one more after this. There. So we can sort of see what's actually going on with the build. And then I just need to put one of these together. There we go. And that goes this way. I don't feel like it's held as well now. There we go. Then this piece needs to go on. Right, let's bring this camera back here so you can see exactly what I'm doing there. I've never had the camera actually adjustable before. Right, so two back. and clip. And then another clip, and I assume we're going to add some handlebars on here. And then we're going to add some really cool speeder noises to it. Oh, let's go to the next page first. Yeah. So that's going there. And then handlebars. Just realised my chair is so creaky. What is going on? Oh, there are guns on the front. That's cool. Awesome. What stop motion did you watch? I've done a few recently. Well, I haven't done a few recently. I've been posting them weekly, but they're actually quite old. Well, the X-Wing and the Dark Trooper attack I made a little while ago. Alright, why have we got a signpost? Okay, so this is cool. I'm going to slide this in 3. There we go. And the other side. Yes. What do you think of the X-Wing? I'll be honest, I wasn't overly happy with that build. It was one of the first ones with my new camera. So with this camera, it was a new to me at that point camera, and I was trying a lot of different things. I was using the zoom lens quite a bit, and when you do the zoom lens on this camera, it creates a tiny bit of wobble, and it creates some flicker, and I kept looking. I was hating the flicker, and I was trying to see if there's something I could do about it. And there was, I think, 5,000 or 6,000 pictures in that one. So going through it, I kept trying to return to it, and I kept wanting to edit it, and it just never happened. And in the end, I posted it as was. Almost. I've done a few edits, but I didn't have time to go back and fully do what I would have normally. So it ended up as it was. I've just worked out what the signposts are for. But thank you, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's the quality I want to put out for a build of that size. Like, I think when I brought that X-Wing, the plan was to sort of make what would be one of my best stop motions. And it just didn't happen like that. But you live and learn. And I learned a lot from that. I did learn, and when I built the castle, I didn't do zooms like that. I did the whole zoom and then a stop, if you would. Right. That is bag 1. Bag 1 done. Let's have the troopers landing in there ready to fire. Right. Like I said, I have actually just started playing Star Wars Legion, which is really quite fun. And I've been looking at all the different vehicles, and I've actually wondered if I could sort of use some Lego in it. It's quite funny. Oops, there. Right, so in 3, he is going to get guns. And then this little dude needs to put his hand sideways. Yeah, I'll have to have a look and watch some of yours. I haven't actually watched much stop motion myself recently. I've just been, I think the time since Christmas has been extreme. I was very busy with different videos over Christmas. And then since Christmas, I've just been busy with other stuff. And it has been a bit mental. Right, so this is now a fully operational speeder bike thing. I don't really know what kind of bike it's supposed to be. It's not even hovering, but it looks cool. And let's face it, if you're buying this set, you're not buying it for the accuracy of the model. You're buying it either as a playset, or you're buying it to army build. And I did neither. Or you're doing option 3, which is to use it as a stop motion set. There we go. Right. Little look at the speeder before I move on. Quite cool. Quite little. I would have liked it if they'd had a clear plate underneath it, just to make it hover. But you can do that in imagination. That's really cool. The playing clone's quite cool. It's a shame he can't hold those rifles. Maybe we could have him just there. But yeah, he's backwards firing. And let's pop a couple of... This is quite nice. We have 5 little things to go in this, so we can lose plenty of them or use them as water. And we have a spare thermal detonator, as well as the random box. That is definitely getting used as an objective in Star Wars Legion. Right, so there's one. I'm going to place that just out of shot because that would be really annoying. And let's move on to the bag 2. So in this bag we get our clone commander, who I actually just picked up one of these from the magazine. My daughters have loved colouring in the magazine, literally colouring in. And we got bag 2. So I'm going to try something. If I dangle this here. Right. Now, I probably haven't mentioned, and I probably should have mentioned, this set is the first one to have the B2 battle droids in a long time. So if B2s are your thing, oh, have a good day. See you again soon, Mr. Blob. I will check out your videos very soon when I'm finished here today. I just realised I can see the chat on there now. Now, I didn't realise I'm actually out of shot with a load of this, which is really quite annoying. So I'm just going to push it all up here and then bring it back round to where I'm looking at my... I forgot the live, so the live view that I have actually doesn't show me the trueness of what I want to be able to see, if that makes any sense. Right, so let's have a look. We have droids galore. Let's have a look. So we're going to have a space skeleton body, arms and legs. Now the B1s are such a cool unit. Very underappreciated. And somebody who made them decided it was a good idea to make them all right-handed. You know what I'd do if I was making a robot? Left-handed. Throw everyone off. And then we get a second B1. You know what, I'm going to field some B1s in Star Wars Legion. As oh, I didn't realise that. We have spare space skeleton arms, so that you can make them. It's a shame they haven't got matching colour on that. Actually, look, that's a shame to me. Right. You know what? I was just thinking. Sorry, you can't hear my thoughts, but they're there. I can't see the thing I'm looking for. Right, let's build my first ever B2 after this. I've never had a B2 droid. So, there we go. He's got that. Supposed to be his backpack. It'd be nice if they actually made backpacks for these droids with a little hook on for the, or a hole or a hook or something, just for the pieces. But next, let's build these B2s. They are really cool. Now, I am going to do these in stop motion, but no, today is not that day. It will be, but not soon. Okay. Apparently, they build this way around. The only shame with any Star Wars sort of droid is that they aren't very mobile. Like, I'd love it if these things could move, so you could properly do the like guns. But there we go, B2 droid. If you notice, they actually have the little B1 droid heads inside their B2 body. There we go. I tell you, these. I'm assuming these B2 parts are just specialist 2B2s. There we go. That's another one done. And yes, this is the reason anybody is buying this set right now, because Lego finally re-released the B2s. And 25 quid to build an army. So what we're looking at, we get 4 clones and 5 droids. So that is actually pretty decent, I think. Do we get 4 clones or 3 clones? Where's the box? Box. 4 clones. Yes, of course, we've got our sniper and our captain. And then 5 droids. And then the big spider droid. And the staff, which I'm actually really looking forward to building. And I think that's what we're building next. So, oh no, we're building the command post next. For the commander. Let's build commander. Oh, he's got a thing in his head. And he's supposed to have a pair of electro binoculars so he can see his foe, and a commander's pistol. There we go. Is he the same as the Coruscant Guard? So this is interesting. So this one's being called a clone shock trooper. whereas this one is a Coruscant Guard. Are they different? I think the leg print, I'm not sure if that's just the printing on here. No, I think it is the same. So is it a Coruscant Guard or is it a shock trooper? I guess it's both. But anyway. Let's build the next part. I'm going to move this so it's got a view of what I see. I'm going to move my droids because now I've got a lot of them. You know what, I'm going to actually get all my clones together and see how many I've got for another video. Right, we now need to build the Clone Command Center. So let's do this nice and close to the camera. Wrong camera. Right, what I'm going to do. Yeah, if I bring that forward to there. If I get that focus right. There we go. So, blank frame. Now, the only thing is, I think you're going to notice my black background is very dirty. But it's not dirty, it's got blue tap marks on it. Which I did go to flip it and realise the other side was filled with right. So what I'm going to do is just slide a tiny piece of blue tack just at the back here where you can't see it, just to stop any sort of rotational movement. There we go. There we go. Take that photo. Yep. I think I can tell that there's no backlighting on this, but we'll just see how the video comes out. If it doesn't come out very well, I'm not too fussed because this is more just a test scene, and I'm gonna do some. I'm thinking of buying Dragon Frame. So if you don't know much about stop motion, Dragon Frame is a stop motion program. It is about £200, so it's just a lot. No, sorry, it's about £300. So it's a lot for a software, and you get a license for 3 years of updates, etc. But it's supposed to be the best for stop motion, and it's like an industry standard, and all the bigwigs use it. So why would Mr. Lego Brick not use it? Well, mainly because I'm not paid for it, but you know, I want to make better stop motions. That is my goal, to improve and become the best animator I can be. God, that sounds so cliche. But I do enjoy it. And in fact, I think I was a bit nervous today about starting up again because I haven't done it properly for a little while. And it can be a bit of a time dump doing the animating because it just takes so long. As if you're watching this video, you can see we've been going 35 minutes and we've built a little speeder bike. There we go. Ooh. Right, and now we're going to have a turret. I actually have got one of the older battle packs, the Clones versus Droidicas, and I picked it up second hand, and it actually looked really good, and it was going to be one of my first ever stop motions that I did for the channel after the Darth Vader helmet. But I went to build it and found out that it was missing some of the parts, which I have now actually, because it was long before I sort of was collecting random spare parts. Right, Clone Commander is gonna drop in. I'm not gonna have him walking because I can't be bothered with that. Takes too long. He's gonna drop in. Boom. I'm just going to lean him forward 3 times. So 2, 3. Just a sort of reaction movement, if you would. And then he's going to lift his electro binoculars. Now, I think, if I remember rightly, if you twist them inverted, oopsie daisy, this is where it becomes hard, because you're trying not to move too much stuff, and you're trying to flip it all around. Maybe not. Maybe that's just drinking cups of tea. I really thought if you inverted them, it did that whole fit into his Lego head. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe that is inverted. So what I'm doing here is just having it pop up and back down. Just to sort of represent him being a bit shocked at what he's just seen. And then we are going to have him, one more shot of that. And we're going to clear the space. And we're going to build the stap. And I might add in an electrical binocular thing. Right. This might be hard. So away everything comes. Get rid of all the blue tack. Blue tack, blue tack, blue tack. Blue tack, blue tack. Sorry, removing blue tack right now. So there we go. Let's have a look at this little command center. It is a bag of rubbish. Oh, you can put the guns on there though, look. Let's just sort this bit out. There, you can put your spare guns on there, so that's cool. And probably binoculars. Oh, and if you forgot to put in the shooter part, the thing won't actually fire. There we go, that's better. Not fire. Quite a cool little defensive structure. Quite like that. How am I going to do this? White tack. No, because it's black. I need black tack. I haven't got black tack. There we go. Right. I've never had a clear one of those, I don't think. I'm just looking to see how it all goes together, just to make sure I don't mess it up. Right, so it's one of these. I'm assuming it can go all that way. And one of those. Followed by one of these in the top. Now this might be where we get the unstuck, because this is now going to push into here. And in theory that should push all the way down. Well, I'm not going to take a photo at that point because there's no point. I don't want to see if there's movement. Then one of these. Both of these bricks have got a little mark on them. That's quite annoying. Right. And this then has a hook at the top, assuming for the handlebar section. Let's get that out slightly. There we go. Right. Now let's start putting some bricks on this thing. That's cool. This might prove. I hope I'm building this in a small enough way that it could be used in the short, actually. Right, and then a grey brick here. I love the stabs. I wish they'd used them more in Star Wars itself. Like, it's a shame that they didn't. Like, you never really. I think you saw them in Episode 1 around Naboo, but I don't really feel like we saw them ever again. I might be wrong, but in fact, I might go watch a Star Wars film later. I've watched so much of the Star Wars series and bits like that in recent years that I haven't actually watched the films, and Episode 3 is definitely one of my favourites. And I've got a lovely surround sound system which needs to be tested. I've had it a few years. It's been tested. It needs to be tested on Star Wars, is what I should say. Right, I'm going to do both sides at once because they're exactly the same. Right, how's this happening? Look at that, got it balanced on top. That's cool. Oh, they never give you a spare hook. It says hook piece. I have a door for one of my medieval sets that's a custom build. So I'm trying to create just mocks for various animations I want to make. But I've got this medieval set. I've done this wrong. Oh well. There's an easy way around this. Yeah, so I've got this door, and I just need 2 hooks to put it on, and I should just order them off Bricklink or Pick a Brick, but I haven't got around to it yet. I haven't done a Pick a Brick order since last year. I've got loads of bits I want to do, and the thing is, with stuff like that, they'll be like 10p each, and they're not cheap. Might even be more. I don't know. I haven't actually looked. Lightsaber hilts, the best weapon in the galaxy, of course. So this is like in not Rogue One, Andor series, where he had lightsabers on his ship. Now the Stap has got lightsabers on it. And now it just needs a droid pilot who needs to hold it with these 2 types of arms. Should have realised the Lego wouldn't do anything for no reason. So how does he actually stand on there? Oh, I see. Tell when I go into concentration mode. I have actually got somewhere the classic Qui-Gon Jinn, and I should definitely do, and Jar Jar, and I should definitely do them jumping on Jar Jar. Right, just gonna have a look. So you guys can have a look too, hopefully. Doesn't say we're not, so I'm going to assume we are, because normally I have to do a go live. Right, yeah, apologies for the mess in the background. I'm currently rebuilding this room. But anyway, sorry about that. Whatever reason, my laptop blue screen. No idea why. I'm waiting to just see what the temps were and what happened, and I've had it happen before, normally not just like if it's an overheat, but there's no reason for it to be overheating. It's quite literally feels stone cold, so I don't think it's an overheat. A bit weird. Maybe just all the cameras plugged into it. It had a bit of a fit. Right. In fact, let's just have a look to see what the temperature was. Anyway, I'm going to talk. So, luckily, we actually got to the end of CPU 77. That's a little warm. Not terrible. Need to remember to put it on a stand next time. I'm debating whether to continue with this build. Oh, hang on. Error, YouTube is not restored. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Well, that's a new one on me. Well, I've never known that before. Apparently I've got a poor stream status right now. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to see if this is any good, but here we go. So let's just talk through what we've got so far. We have built the stamp guy. It's quite cool. So he just sits on that sort of ledge there. He looks quite cool on his stamp flying along. I just tried to animate him with his head flying back. I quite like this feature. It turns a little, so you could actually have him turning. You know what? If you could put him on some sort of ball joint. Oh, you could just do that. Look. Proper, like, episode 1 style. That's probably one of the best things about episode 1 is the stamps. Stamps and pod racing. And see, why didn't we get a couple of bricks for this one? I don't understand. Like, the stamps raised up. Yeah, I guess there's no base for it, but this speeder should just be just here. So it can be like pew pew, and you can be chasing going pew 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 pew, and Declan going, I'm hit. Ah. And then the commander being like, I will fire my big guns, and the sniper going, nah, not today. You know what, I might do a video of that. Him flying along, him sniping, him saying, shoot that bitch. Right. It's still saying that YouTube isn't receiving enough. I'm watching myself. It looks really good, so I don't see what the problem is, YouTube or OBS. And we get those guys. They're really cool. 3 of them. So, are we going to build the spider mechanism today? It is currently 10 PM. I think I'm probably going to do that one tomorrow. I'm looking at it. It's not too many pieces, but it's probably going to take me another hour to build. So I might just stop there, have a look at what the video looks like so far, and then decide what I do next. I might well build it and then, so this is the bag, and this is what I'm looking at currently, is how many pieces it's going to take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 pieces in each leg. Oh, hang on. No, that's 7 pieces in the base of the leg. Wait, what? Oh. So middle of the leg is 4 pieces. So I'm thinking I should build the legs first, and then the structure that it connects to probably. And just how do they actually connect to the top? Let me put the video there so you can see. So this is one of the things of stop motion. You have to sort of plan ahead a little bit, especially on slightly bigger builds. Because obviously if I build this first piece, it's not really going to balance on anything, is it? Oh, maybe it will. Well, it's got a little stud underneath it. Maybe it can balance. Maybe. So if I built that, and then built all the legs, and then all the legs just connected, and it could push itself up. And then what do? Then we put on the extra bits. You know what, screw it. We'll do half an hour more stream and see how far I can get with this build. How does that connect? This is my problem. I have to go forward and back through the manual. Seeing what I'm doing. Okay. Let's do it. Let's make some space. And let's build the big one. Right. Sorry, little dudes. You're all going over there. Camera's going here so you can see what I'm up to. This camera needs... Oh, we haven't got Digicam yet. Oh, this program likes to harass me. Right, minifigure boxes. You're just going to be laptop raisers for the next 30 minutes just to make sure my laptop doesn't overheat. I don't think it overheated because it hasn't. I normally game and everything on it and it's fine. But just to be sure, just going to put those there. So, like I said, the plan is I'm going to build this sort of base piece first and then upwards and then legs. Because otherwise, yeah, I'll be really moving with the legs. Oh, there we go, put it down. Ah, here we go. No, that's OBS. So stop motion, not stop motion studio. Digicam control is really. Let's reset. Just check that we're doing all right. Yeah, Digicam control takes forever to open on my computer, and I don't know why. And you know what? While I'm waiting, I am going to download Dragon Frame. So sorry, I'm sort of jumping around a bit here. So I'll give you some pretty ships to look at in the meantime. Not even ships. Right. Dragon Frame Trial. I really like this. Right, go to downloads because I don't know why you're not going to downloads. And then we'll try to get a trial license. That's good. Right. The only issue is we may have lost everything I've done. I know, there it is. Oh. There we go. Right. Can I show you, attempt to show you what the animation is going to look like? So this is a secret preview of what you're going to see. might be a bit jumpy at times as it tries to catch up on loads of photos. I'm just going to slow it for a second. Also, that big bright light on the right hand side is not actually there. That's a reflection off my laptop. And my laptop screen is really dirty, apparently. Look at that shadow. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Poor, poor. I don't know if you noticed, watch his head. Ooh. It's quite cool. That's come out all right. Okay, let's live view it. So, I'm just going to reset everything so that you can see it on. Oh, hang on, I want to do that. I want to do that. So you're up in the top right corner. Gonna close down my Chrome and OBS. Yep, that's what I thought. Right, just need to set up the live view because you're not actually seeing the live view, you're seeing the old one. There we go. Okay, we are back ready to build and ready to stream. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see how quickly we can do this. Right, I'm going to keep it on that screen, so I won't be able to see chat. I can see chat, but I won't be able to be very reactive to it. So, let's build. Right, what I'm going to do first off is zoom back out, because the spider droid is obviously going to be much, much bigger. Yeah. And so what I'm doing here is just moving everything along just a little, pin it back down, and then it would look like everything's just falling out the bag all by itself, hopefully. Then I need to move everything over to me. So I'm going to move the GoPro over for a minute. Oh, that's a cool little thing. So do that. Do that. Do that. And I don't normally do this, but I also know I used to do sort of a book entrance to a lot of these, and I haven't done that for a while, so I thought I'd do something a bit different. There we go. Right, so this is going to be difficult. Just right in the center of shot, and I need it to be in focus really well. There we go. It's the problem when you're building not to what they tell you to do. It gets confusing. Very confusing. Blue. Yeah, see, I was looking for the piece that I've just put on. That was not the correct thing to be doing. Then one of these rods. I need a rod. Where's a big rod? I need a big long rod. There we go. Well, here's a question. Have you ever had a missing Lego part? Because other than maybe on a pick-a-brick order, which is really hard to prove, I don't think I have. Yet I've seen a lot of people saying that they do. And it's like, do you really, or do you actually just leave it in the bag and throw the bag away and not realise? I mean, I thought I had my first with the Santa's Visit set that I was building just before Christmas, and did I do that in live stream actually? I thought I did. but it was... Oh, damn. Done it wrong. Wrong, I say. Right, so watch this. This is the magic of television. No, it's not. We're just going to go back and delete it. Right, so I'm just going to go back onto the Digicam program and delete some shots. There we go. So watch this instead. There we go. Much more better. There we go. Just need to find the part I need, and I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, there you go. I bet I just said about never having a missing part from Lego and then I'll have one. Problem is as well, sometimes I've got Lego sets that I bought a year ago that I haven't built yet. How do you prove like that you didn't just think? Right, so oh, another one. I was confused then. I was really confused. What way up's that then? That way. Yeah, must be. So the same one again. Damn it. Let's just go with that. I think that goes opposite that one. And then this headpiece comes in 3. And then this little pink brain, look at that, that's quite cool. It's just a sort of glittery brick. But it's going to act as the droid's brain, I think. I just realised I've probably got a really shallow depth of field on this right now. Oh well. And then there we go. Wish my brain was that big. Right. Where are we connecting to? Okay. This is going to seem weird, but I'm just going to start placing stuff, and then I'm going to put little bits of blue tack on it, and I'm hoping it just is going to hold to build the whole leg for each of them. And hopefully it will be all good. But we'll see. So this is going to get hard because I'm going to build 3 at once. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm sort of I go in a bit of a focus mode sometimes, and I start just really trying to. I go quiet and forget what I'm doing. I keep thinking about doing ASMR style builds, so just sitting here, not chatting, just building. So if you would be interested in that, just tell me in the comments, because I do know, like when I'm doing this, people do seem to watch and not talk. Some people chat and some people just watch, and I sort of wonder, do you want me chatting or do you want me to shut up because I'm babbling on all the time? Maybe I'll do another one in a couple of days, but I'll try a silent stream where I don't say anything. I just have the building. Could do it now. Could just shut up. No, I doubt I could manage that. Right. 1, 2. I should really be looking on the camera to see what it looks like on the camera. 3. And this is how you make a 200-part set build in like 0 time at all. I'm going to go quiet for a few minutes, just focus on building, because I really want to get this build done today. Now that I've got this far. And then I'll come and do minifigures tomorrow because they're going to take a little while. Actually, I think technically there's only like 3 or 4. What's on the end? Dark grey. I was about to start putting blue ones on there. And that has definitely got to be off the lens now. Don't know why I'm actually bothering to even build that side. Right, I'm going to add a bit of blue tack to each of them now, just for this final stage, because they keep moving just a tad, and the movement is something I really hate when I'm doing stop motion. Get them there, stop moving, keep it nice and steady. I will, even though this one's probably not even in shot, I'll do the same. So these are just literally tiny spots of blue tack, just to hold everything in place. And you might be able to see it on the video, but hopefully not too much. Right. 2 and 3. You can't see that. I don't know why I'm doing that one. Just realised I keep knocking this light, but I don't like it's in the wire. Now eventually I am going to put okay, apparently I just did that without taking a picture, but it's fine, it's all good. No one will know, he says, he hopes. Ow. Oh, when you put Lego between your fingers, it really hurts. Right, I'm going to ignore the one nearest us now, because even if I could catch that on camera, like the little bits, I don't. It's just becoming a bit difficult to reach over everywhere. Oh, my phone battery is getting low. Great. Technological marvels that can't even stream YouTube for a couple of hours. There we go. So that now goes on. There's probably going to be some wobble in this, but hopefully it's only seven bricks, which will equate to about 14 frames, which will equate to 1 second. So yeah, all this work I'm doing right now is 1 second. What bit goes on top? One of these, I thought it was. I built a battle pack last year, actually, didn't I? I built the spider tank that the clones use. Right, let's just build. I'll give you a close-up of me building this one. I can't see what you see actually because I haven't got the correct screen up. I wonder how long that took. It'd be interesting to do a comparison actually. How long it just took me to build all that versus how long this one takes. There we go. So that's now there. And then each of these is now going to turn. So we're just going to do this in 3 because it's easier than messing around too much. Go. Oops. I'm sure there's some sort of really clever trick I could do here. Yeah, that will do. And this will do. There we go, right. And then click up, click up, click up. There we go. I like to have things just moving prior to right. So what are we going to do? How are we going to get these legs on? Well, first off, we're going to take all the blue tack off so that it doesn't get in the way as we're moving. It might seem a bit weird, but I'm going to move them all forward anyway. I'm just going to tuck him back a bit. Same with this one, just get the blue tack off. It's quite funny, the number of times I've built a set in stop motion, before I've got all the blue tack off, and when I put it on display or go to use it, I'm like, oh, there's still blue tack on there. Right. Spider droid time. Up you come. Oh, I probably should have taken a really good look at where he was. Right, sorry, I've been going very silent again. I'm actually just focusing on getting the droid in position. I'm going to have a quick look to see how the movement action looks, because obviously there was quite a bit there. It was quite hard to get him to sort of go where I wanted, if that makes sense. I think we're there now. So what I'm just going to have a quick look at, and you can look with me, is oh, that's right. I was wondering how it would come out. Right. Oh, that's the stressful part done, I think. Right, now it's always very important when you're doing like movements like this to remember to move before you take a photo. It's weird. It's one of those things that suddenly becomes very easy to forget is actually the taking the photo part. So the movement part. even though you're like super focused on doing all this movement. Right, let's just move, attach, and move again. Partially attach, I should say. I think that's it. Sorry, really quiet again, but yeah, I think that. Right, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to make the spider droid walk. You know what? I think HG Worlds, War of the Worlds, they're wrong. Those things would have been defeated so easily. And there we go, that's the set build. I still need to do the minifigures, but I'm not doing them today. It's late, I want to relax for a little while. Oh dear. But it is quite a cool set. I am probably going to review this one. I keep meaning to reviews and I always forget to. So, this is quite a cool little set. I love the spinning head. I love the size of it. It is huge. Look, there you go. Just compared to a trooper and a droid and a B1. Pew pew. Another B1. That clone is dead. And then the stat is quite cool. And we've got this little speeder bike. And then where's the rest? We had some other bits. A sharpshooter. And yet another B1. And I'm just going to get my streaming thing up so I can have a look, see what you can see. And yeah, I think that's a really quite a cool little set. It looks nice, it looks awesome, it looks fun. If I was a kid getting that set, I'd actually be over the moon. As an adult, I'm over the moon because it's cool. I think the speeder bike could have done with, if they literally even if they put some of these underneath, look, just to give it that tiny bit of height off the ground. I think that's my only disappointment with the set. The articulation on this, yes, okay, it's probably not great for stop motion, but you know what? It serves the purpose of, it's a spider droid. I can't think what these are called, but it's a like spidery mechanism thing. And if anything, it probably works better than the 501st one did last year. Or alternatively, you could do War of the Worlds with it. Oh, and you get this little ammunition pack with a blue tack on the bottom with some really cool thermal detonators inside. And you get a lot of spare parts, nothing big, just a few little ones which are always appreciated and can always be used everywhere. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's probably gone on a lot longer than I expected. Apologies about the intermission with the laptop issues. Just going to check actually. Laptop's running quite cool. It's not using much percentage. God knows what happened with it. It was really strange just getting a blue screen. But I hope you've liked the set. It is really awesome. If you have any questions about it, please post them in the comments. I'll come back to you. It is awesome little buy, and I think for 25 quid, well worth it. Hopefully, I'm going to be getting a better studio together soon, and I'm also going to have a shave and sort my hair out and all that stuff. Like I said, it's a complete mess behind me, so please don't look at that. I will be doing a full review of or show off of all of my Lego, which is going to go on these shelves. I've got some more to go up there yet. I probably want to get some LED lights and all that stuff, and I need to clean my walls up and get rid of the old shelving hooks. I don't know why I haven't yet. Well, I do, because I was debating whether to reuse them. But I'm going to hang, so my plan is actually to hang some stuff up here. So where you see like the little screw holes there, I was trying to see if I could put a micro shelf in there to hold some more stuff. So I sort of left them in there as an idea, and then I might bang them out later. But I was also going to dangle some stuff down from the shelf, so like Yoda's Starship there. It actually was, and I took it down because I didn't want it to fall. Some sneak peeks, some stop motion sets. It's very dark up there at the moment, and then obviously the Lion Knights Castle. If you haven't checked that video out, please do, because it's absolutely awesome, along with the Forestman's hideout and Majesto's workshop. Will be coming, and check out the X-Wing video. So that video that I built 8 months ago, but it's just decided that it will go up on YouTube, and I'm going to review that set because I'm not overly happy with it, and it's not the best UCS set ever. I was really excited to get it, and I think overall I ended up disappointed by it. But anyway, probably enough of me chatting. There's one of my best videos as well, Sonic. That was such an awesome video. Not anywhere near enough views. Right, I'm tired. I will aim to stream again soon. I might well start doing some silent streams, sort of just with the Lego noises, as I put them together. Because obviously, when I stream and chat, I'm a lot slower. Oh look, there's some really cool Lego in the background. There's lots of Lego coming out very soon. Anyway, I shall see you soon. Please like, subscribe, all that jargon. Check out my shorts, check out my videos, check out my TikTok. If you want to support the channel, I will be soon adding an Amazon link for my wish list. So if you want to buy me anything off there, because like I said, I'm renovating and I've been building this huge wish list, and someone said to me, why don't you just put it on your channel and see if anybody wants to buy you anything, because there's a lot to buy. But anyway, we've started. The renovation and the new studio is on way, and hopefully that's going to lead to more, better, bigger stop motions. There is a big stop motion on the way. Might be of interest to some people, might not, we'll see. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. There's lots coming, lots of random stuff coming, I must say, because I'm just going to go all out. Right, anyway, bye for now. I hope you enjoyed the set. Any questions, any comments, please put them below. See you next time.